What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? It's your boy Mel, and I'm gonna be breaking down. I know on Instagram y'all been wanting to know and wanting to understand what I was talking about with the scammer. I didn't want to do this or put the scammer out there, nothing like that. But I'm hearing from a lot of people that this person has scammed several, probably about, I want to say 6 or 7 people already, and not wanting to do good business. I really don't want to do this, man, but it needs to happen, you know what I'm saying? So, first off, let me say this. The scammer is a breeder. I didn't have 2 Instagrams. You might know the person called, it's called NOE Bullies. NOE Bullies. The person behind it is Frederick Sears the second, you know. And what this person has done has scammed a lot of people with dogs and deals. And what he'll do is he'll do good business with you the first time, or if he feel like it's a go, he'll try to get you right then and there. My situation was I bought Kira from him. Obviously, I know that's Kira's who I bought Kira from. I bought Kira from him. Everything went smooth. I didn't really like how what should have been a red flag. I didn't really like how the way he was talking. You know, he's real slick out the mouth and can get disrespectful. But I said, okay, cool. Maybe it's just, the timing and everything. He said he was a little frustrated. I understand that in a way. But going into the second puppy, buying the second puppy, it was some blood that I didn't have in my yard that he had. And the dog, he's not breeding no more. The person that got him was a pet home. And he has some inbred blood that I wanted. Some Remy. Y'all all know I love Remy. And he has some inbred thug blood, which is the Trevinos. He has some of that blood, and he had a pup. He was doing a breeder. So obviously the breeding, he said it took place.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Just a second. He said, so I'm gonna give it a fast forward a little bit. So the breeding is about to happen. I'm making payment plans. I put more than just a deposit. At the time, it was like $950. I paid in increments. I paid through Cash App, money order, right? And I was going through a transaction of moving, and then all of a sudden, he tells me the breeding happened. He tells me the breeding happened, and it was between him and a co-own. The co-own who owns the 2 parents. The 2 parents, I'm just going to put their names out there, Dustin and Daisy. That was the 2 parents, Dustin and Daisy litter. So the co-own person owned his male, and he did the co-own with Fred. He did the co-own with him, and the deal was I get a pup off of it and a pup back. That was the first deal. I didn't come up with a stud yet, and then when I was thinking about a stud that I potentially wanted to take to it, he took to himself and said, all right, we could do this. And then he started talking about it. And the next thing you know, when I was like, you know what? I can understand. Matter of fact, we're going to do it, right? We're going to do it. I said, we're going to do it. He all of a sudden starts talking about 2 puppies and you owe me 2 puppies. We got to do 2 puppies. And when the breeding confirmed, what he said is supposedly confirmed, he sent me a picture. It was around December and November-ish. He tells me, all right, look, her temperature dropped. Send the rest of the money. I sent the rest of the money, which was $1,550. I sent the rest of the $1,550 to him. And I sent the 1550 to him. About 2 days later, 3 days later, she didn't drop nothing. He calls me and says, listen, I might have to go to the vet. I'm probably going to go to the vet, get her checked out. And he was like, it's either I'm going to repeat the breeding or I'm going to give you your money back. However, he was like, we got to come up with a solution. The timing, I was like, well, if you repeat the breeding, then I would want something off it. But then he kept on going with this 2 pup bag deal. And the next thing you know, he started going left with it. He started making up some other deals. And then I never got my money. He was like, and then he texted me talking about how you want your money back. I said, you could Cash App me or Zelle me. At the time, I didn't have it. I didn't have it, so I sent him a family member's Cash App or Zelle so he could send it back. He never sent it. He went on a rampage of cursing me out and talking about my family and, talking about other people he did business with, talking about he ashamed, this and that, trying to play psychological mind games. I told him I was going to take him to court. The court, whatever the case may be, it didn't go through. It didn't go through. I'm currently trying to go back in the process of doing it again. But at first I took it as a loss, but then I'm hearing everybody say they dealt with him and, they lost some money or business didn't go well. So I said, fine, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stand up for everybody. Altogether, it was like $2,500. It was $2,500. He didn't want to get the money back. He cursed. He said this. He said some things. You know what I mean? And then he tried to get the co-owned person to, butter me up and try to be cool with him. Nah, it doesn't work like that. But the catch is now, the breeding could never happen because the dog is dead. The father is dead, gone. So now it's like he sent the dude with the co-own to text me and all this stuff, and that person is not understanding that, okay, he's dead. I'm sorry, but where's my money? You know what I mean? And this person, he'll make up lies. And he'll try to manipulate the situation. And he's a big opportunist. I'm hearing it from several different people that he owes them and he treated them bad. He talks to them bad. Especially with my experience, it was an opportunity thing. He seen a come up, dealing with me. And the thing is, yes, I'm not going to lie. He did, I thought things was great. He did a couple of my shirts. He did a lot of my stuff. He did a lot of my stuff. And then, I spent thousands with this person, hundreds with this person. And for this person to take my money and not give it back, it's a problem. You know what I mean? It's a problem. And I'm kind of frustrated about it because he took the $2,500 and the dog is dead. Nothing could happen. I don't want a puppy. I don't want none of that. And this person, he makes up stories. He's going to try to manipulate it. He's going to try to turn people against you. And then if these people are not understanding that I'm not the only person that he scammed. He scammed multiple people. And he's taking people money. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I don't want it to happen to the next person. You know what I mean? Down from selling people an unfertile dog, down from selling people, not giving a person a puppy, not making it right to them, not being a man of his word, pup bag deal, not doing none of that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this car fixed, so, if I stop and break the video up, it's not me trying to come up with nothing. I'm trying to remember everything what the people are telling me. I know I started the video off crazy, but back to it. Listen, down from not doing the pup bag deal, man of word, selling people unfertile females, talking about people owed him, ran off from the plug, talking about people ran off on him, and because people doing other breedings and all that, and then, in his neighborhood, he charging people $300-400 because they know what he is and they know what he do. But, people like myself and other people in different states, we got to pay $200, $300, 3 and better. You know what I'm saying? For a pup, but people in his area that know him paying $300. Come on now. People paying $300, then want to get disrespectful and talk to people like they're kids. You know what I mean? Talking to you know, close people like they kids, you know what I mean? And trying to get people in these weird deals and can't get them out. You know, trying to finagle his way into deals and trying to do things with people. And then, you know, the hiding himself behind God, you know, preaching God. You know what they say, people that preach, and, you know, the worst is devil, the worst is demons, the people that preach God. You know what I mean? Talking about they, you know, they go to church, but they be the ones that be the devil. And he the damn devil. I'm sorry. He the damn devil, because, you know, not only me, it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. About 6 people he ran off. I'm talking about ran off. It's people in his part, Denellen, Florida, Ocala, Florida, that know him. And he be disrespectful, played them, you know, down from selling people dogs with skin and bone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to put all that man business out there, but this dude is not a good dude to be dealing with. This dude is not a person to be dealing with. And people not understand that. People think, I had to learn. I talked to about 3 different people, and they told me, yo, you got to watch out after him. You know what I mean? And you know, at first I thought these people was bullshitting me, but at the end of the day, nah, when I had to wake up and I got played and I got fucked over and scammed, they was right. That's not a great businessman. You know what I mean? And then, you know, then overcharging people, you know, overcharge my buddy, a buddy of mine for t-shirts. Then my buddy tell him, yo, you owe people out here. And he hang up the phone and talk to this person disrespectfully. Nah, man, we ain't gonna do that. This dude, NOE Bullies, he must be stopped, man. You know, I talked to the person that owned his dog, his foundational female brother. You know what I mean? He said dealing with that dude, dealing with him, man, is like dealing. I don't even want to talk about it, man. You know, you really want the real story, the real deal, man. It's gonna get out there one day, because he keep on picking on them guys. And the story's gonna get out about down from, you know, selling people these dogs, and, you know, malnourished dogs, and malnourished dogs, and selling these pup bag deals, and not being a man of his word, and talking about he owed people. I mean, people owe him, but he really owed people. You know what I mean? Making up stories about people. I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all gonna learn, man. Y'all gonna learn. But this is what I wanted to say, man. I wanted to say y'all gotta watch out with some of these people, man. Y'all gotta watch out with some of these breeders, you know, trying to scam people. Y'all gotta really watch out for these people. And like I said, everything on my thing is straight. I got every money order down from the Cash App receipt, you know, from my peoples, that sent him money, and I sent him money. You know what I mean? So everything is true and everything is real. But I'm out, man. I just thought about something. Not only when we got into it, he asked me how I want my money back and cursing me out and doing all this crazy nonsense. Yo, he sent a picture of $1,100 and a nasty text, a voice message. How you want this money back? And I said, Cash App or Zelle. And he didn't want to send no money. He did not want to send no money. And my thing is this. How you going to tell me that I can't get my money? I can't get my money. But then again, he ain't going to have it. Probably getting his nose right with my money. Oh, I didn't mean to tell that man business. Yeah, but still, man, the man he owed people out here and owed me my $2,500, and he don't want to give me my money. But talking about, this is 99, man, give me my money back. Stop trying to play people. You know, a lot of people don't like that man out there in Florida, man, and he's sitting there playing. You know what I mean? I made my calls. I made my connects. I heard it out people's mouths. Yo, he sold me a dog, malnourished, skinny. I had to say the dog life. Then people buying the dogs for $300, $400, but I gotta spend 3,200, I believe. And I gotta spend 2,500 on a pup, but the 2,500 you scammed me out of. You didn't want to. The dog is dead. The father is dead. The mother's still alive. I don't want nothing. I want my money back. And dude sitting here playing. Cursing me out, disrespecting me, disrespecting my family, and disrespecting other people, and then putting out stories about people, and then he not talking, and then he not, talking about himself. I've been going on for this for the last 7 months. This has been going on 7 months. I've been dealing with this clown, man. And then he'll call you. And then one of his things is he'll like to put in a text message your full government name so he can have a paper trail. That don't mean nothing. Then he'll want to do a verbal agreement through text message. Not on text message, through phone. Then he'll try to text you and then he like voice recording conversations. We don't do that over here. You know what I mean? But karma is a bitch, and he gonna get his karma, man. All the people that he scammed and disrespected, they gonna get back at him. Watch.